Shark Nation, what's good, man? How you doing? And welcome back. I'm actually 3000 to be exact. And listen, man, we got another episode of the Seattle Blue Shark Dynasty, man. We are on season 2, episode 7. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Last week, man, week 8, we faced off against Arizona. And actually, man, this was a good game. If you remember from last season, man, this was a game that we dropped on the road, heartbreaking overtime loss. And we definitely wanted to get our get back this game. And we did at home, man. Score ended up being 23-20. Closer game than what we would have liked, but at the end of the day, man, we walked out victorious, and that's all we can really ask for, man. We had some good performances from our freshmen, man. One of them being 7-11 Jackson. We saw Joe Lovelady go crazy in this game, man. He even got a rushing touchdown, which is uncommon for him, but hey, we'll take it. So anyway, man, the Sharks walk away with another dub. Week 8, 20-23, man, at home. And that's what you want to do. You always want to take care of business at home. And if you look at our season goals, man, we're starting to check some of them boxes. Looking really good. Speaking of looking good, man, we take a look at our schedule and our record, man, sitting pretty at 6-0 halfway through the season, man. And this is the kind of start we really wanted coming into season 2, building off of some of that progress we saw in season 1. And speaking of building and making progress, man, we got a recruiting update. We got a couple new commits, man, ready to make an impact in this Shark program. So starting off, man, we got Orlando Matthews. This guy is a tackle standing 6'5", 295, man. And some of his traits on the field, simply stated, dominant. This kid right here is a 5-star coming out of Yelm, Washington, man. And this guy is a top O-line prospect around the nation. As you can see, man, the 5 stars speak for themselves. This kid right here is just an absolute unit, and he does not take any prisoners. If you're in his way, man, I highly suggest you get out the way. Otherwise, you'll be looking at that great blue sky after he knocks you on your back. That's all I'm going to tell you. But anyway, man, we are really excited to get Matthews in this program, man. The offensive line is something we always want to improve and work on. And so speaking of improving the offensive line, man, we got another old lineman, Vontae Lyles, left guard, 6'1", 310, big boy. And some of his traits, man, he's got quick feet and really high IQ. And that's something we love, man. We got smart linemen. You know what I'm saying? We can make adjustments. We can do different things. And like I said, man, to improve the O-line, that's always going to be a good thing, man. So we're super excited to get Vontae into the program, man. I'm sure he will be making an impact, especially as a freshman. You know we like to start our freshmen. You know what I'm saying? But listen, man, this guy right here should definitely make an impact, man. You can see him putting people on their backs, man, pancake blocks. Don't rack the numbers up. And on that left side of the line, man, protecting our quarterbacks, you know what I mean? The left side is very important. Speaking of very important, we got another very important guy in Solomon Beaumont. This guy right here is a middle linebacker standing 6'3", 235 at that linebacker position, man. Great size. And this guy right here, I mean, just look at him. He reminds us so much of a guy by the name of Fred Warner, man. And this kid right here could be special, man. Some of his traits: short tackler, great eye discipline, and like we already said, shades of Fred Warner, man. This dude is fast. He's got great size, super strong, probably one of the nicest dudes you'll ever meet off the field, but on the field, he's an absolute menace. Reminds you something little Troy Polamalu out there, man. But this dude is a definite playmaker. I mean, in the passing game, he's got great hands, and he will definitely take that thing back to the house if you are not paying attention over the middle, man. And this kid right here should really improve the Sharks defense. So we are really excited about these recruits that we got coming in this class. And listen, man, if you want to be a part of this, man, you already know what to do. Subscribe to the channel, man, and let me know your player build. Let me know your name, height, weight, size, backstory, skin tone, all of that, man. Gear, whatever you want, man. If you want to be a part of this program, let me know right now. You better let me know soon, because this is the time of the year where we're going to get into our Under Armour All-American next game. And listen, man, this is a game you don't want to miss. Gonna get a chance to showcase some of our upcoming freshmen. It should be a whole lot of fun, man. So anyway, man, let's go ahead and transition back to the Sharks, and let's see how we are looking this year. Now that we're halfway through the season, we're getting into some of these playoff situations. And so let's take a look at these playoff ranks, man. We see Florida up there at the top. And if we scroll down, we got them Blue Sharks at the number 9 spot. Although up top, it does say we're ranked number 12 in the nation. This is where, you know, the mod gets kind of iffy. But anyway, man, in the playoff rankings, we are ranked number 9. And that is something we love to see, man. We always, you know, one of our goals is to play for a national title. And with just about 6 more games left in the season, who knows where we'll end up at the end of the season, man. But starting off at number 9, cannot complain about that. We love to see it, man. And so now if we go to the top 25 polls, it's not going to be surprised where we're already at. I think we already seen it. But we are going to be in at that number 12 spot. And so we look at some of the other teams up ahead of us, man. I like our chances. I like our chances a lot. Going from number 15 last week to number 12 this week, jumping up 3 spots. The nation is definitely on watch for Seattle, man. And speaking of on watch, let's take a look at the Heisman watch where we still do not see Jared Glover, man. I don't know if he'll ever make that list again, man. But anyway, moving on, we're going to go ahead and check out the players of the week. Nothing to see there, man. So we'll move on to the conference standings. Well, we've been getting robbed lately, so let's see if anything's changed, man. And so we're going to go ahead and take a look at that. And seems like nothing's changed. Oregon State's still ahead of us. And as they are a one-loss team, we're 6-0, 3-0 in the conference. Hey, you do the math. It ain't mathing for me. But like I said, man, it's our job to just get out on the field, make the plays, make sure we win all of these games, man. And that's what we've been doing. And speaking of winning these games, one of the guys behind that is the guy we all know and love, Coach Hughes, man. Doing a great job security at 100,000. And so now, man, we take a look at our schedule and our upcoming opponent, the Arizona State Sun Devils. And this is a team that we can't sleep on, but we're also not worried. But anyway, man, let's go ahead and lock in and get ready for the game. And I'll see you guys on the field.
With me, as always, Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. The heat may be a factor in today's game with the away team and the Arizona State Sun Devils. Halfway through the season, and the race in the Pac-10 is heating up. And here come the Sun Devils. The Sun Devils are just hoping they don't get humiliated out there, in my opinion, Kirk.
The away team has so many weapons on offense, and one of them is their outstanding wide receiver. This defense better not blink their eyes, because if they do, he's gone.
You're absolutely right. I really believe that these guys are going to do it.
All right, you heard it from Lee Corso himself. We'll see how that pick pans out. In the meantime, let's go down to the coin toss.
Yes, sir, Shark Nation. It is that time. It is game time. We're on the field getting ready for the coin toss, man. And you heard the broadcast team. They said it all, man. The Sharks are the clear favorites in this game, especially looking at Jared Glover. Expecting him to have a really big game today. They got us out here in the heat, man, in Arizona. So hopefully we don't see too much dehydration, cramping, and things of that nature. But listen, man, it's time to go ahead and start this game off. And this is a game that we really want to try to make a statement in. I know we said that last week and kind of had a close game. But this game, hopefully things will go a little bit differently as Arizona wins the coin toss, man. They elect to receive. And we see Fenton with the football lined up, ready to kick this football off and get the game underway. And the kick is up. And it looks like it's going to go down to about the 10. Hopefully it doesn't go out of bounds. It does go out of bounds. So we start the game off with a penalty. And we got to get it. At this point, I'm just going to say, we got to get a new kicker, man. Fenton ain't doing it right now. Anyway, man, Sun Devils are going to start with the ball on the 35, man, to get this game started. They're going to start in single back formation with their running back, Brian, in the backfield. And it looks like they're going to go play action and roll out to his left, and he's going to find his X-Factor tight end for a short game right there of about 3. So right off the bat, the Sun Devils going through the air, man, trying to attack our secondary, and surprisingly, he went to that left side of the line, which I really like our chances, man. We got LB States over there doing his thing, so we'll pay attention to that and see if they keep testing us there. But anyway, on this play, they go with a toss to the right-hand side, and Brian is able to break away for a nice game right there, getting the first down, moving the chains, getting all the way down to the 49. So here we go, man. On this first possession, Arizona State starting to move the chains a little bit as Pryor drops back to pass. He finds a screen to his receiver, Walker, who's got a whole lot of space on the bubble screen, and he's still running to the 20. Edwards can't catch him, but Diaz finally gets him down on the 1-yard line. And just as we were saying, we wanted to see if they would keep testing our secondary in that passing game, and they did so again. It gets all the way down to the 1, and they're knocking on the door right now to possibly score as they go with a triple option, and Roberts is going to take their triple option reverse and get into the end zone, man. Arizona State strikes first off of a huge bubble screen play. And here we go, man. This is a game that we're clearly the favorites in, and we definitely wanted to come out and make a statement. But right now, Arizona State is doing that first at home, man, trying to protect home field. As you see them line up the extra point. The kick is up and the kick is good. And the score is now 7-0. It's still early in this game, but it could be a long game if this is the way our defense is going to hold up. So anyway, man, it is going to be the Sharks' turn coming up here as we get the kickoff ready and lined up. So the kick is off, and it looks like Credible is ready to return this. Starting off at the 2, so he's going to look for a crease on the left-hand side. He gets past the 20 to 30. He's got a lane down the sideline. It's going to be a foot race to the 30 and a 20, and he's not going to get caught, and he's going to take this all the way back to the house for a touchdown. And talk about striking back. Arizona State came out on offense and scored quickly, but Credible had an answer for that, taking this one all the way to the house. And this is a second return of the season for Credible, making an impact, man. And we love to see it as Fitton lines up the kick. Kick is up, kick is good. So it's a tied game now after that incredible return by Justin Credible. 7-7, man. The number 12 Sharks strike right back. And here we go, man. So right off the bat, man, this game is starting out fast. And Fitton's going to line this kick off, and it's going to be inbounds this time. And Robertson's going to take it out of the end zone. He's going to get to about the 20 where he spun down, and that's where ASU is going to start on offense for their second drive of this game, man. And so starting on the 19, we see Pryor making some adjustments on the line, man. The Sharks defense, hopefully they can do a little bit better on this possession, on this sequence here, man, as we see them go up top to the left-hand side on state side. He gets a hand on the football, and Strong comes up with the pick. Tip drill. Steve Strong comes up with the interception right after the kick return. So back-to-back big-time plays from the Sharks, and we get the ball back on the 36. And we were saying, man, if they wanted to keep testing us on that left-hand side through the air, you got to be aware of LB States, man. He is a lockdown corner. States Island over there, and Steve Strong just coming up. Right place, right time, getting a turnover, man. And so the Sharks are going to start on the 36, and we get our first look at the offense with Tay Ray, the single back in the backfield, man. This ASU crowd is going crazy, trying to help their team out as all the momentum is on the Shark side as Tay Ray cuts to the outside, and he's making people miss. He gets all the way down to the 15. And that is a nice run right there by the freshman Tay Ray, putting people, making them touch earth right there. Good stuff right there by Tay Ray, and that's how you want to start this drive, man, after the big-time play from the defense. Make sure we capitalize. And so here we go, man. We're going to see Tay Ray in the backfield yet again. We are all the way down on the 15. Tay Ray's going to take it to the right-hand side again. He's going to juke and get down to the 7 after a nice game right there. So it's 2nd and 2, man. 2 minutes and 55 seconds left to go in this exciting first quarter. The Sharks knocking on the door again. So here we go, man. We see Lovelady trying to make some adjustments. He's going to call an audible. And he's going to go in shotgun with Tay Ray to his right. Lovelady's looking over the middle. He's going to find Glover in the back of the end zone for a quick touchdown. And we said that quick slant is unguardable, man. And so as Fenton gets this kick lined up, he's going to miss the extra point. And honestly, at this point, we're not surprised. So the score is going to be 13-7. But anyway, man, the Sharks are looking really good in this game. After a really good response or, start to this game from ASU, the Sharks have just thrown a flurry of punches, man, with the interception. First of all, the kick return, the interception, and then now the touchdown. But then on this return, we're going to see Bryant get some space, and he's going to return the favor and return this kickoff back to the house. And before I could even finish complimenting the Sharks, the Sun Devils come right back and score. And they actually do convert the extra point attempt, man. So this is now a 14-13 game. And this is all in the first quarter, man. 2 minutes, 27 seconds to go in the first quarter. And we've got a 14-13 game, man. And this time they're not going to kick Credible's way. They're going to go and kick it to Billy Goat, who gets just past the 20. And, man, this game right now has turned into a track meet early. And so here we go, man. We're going to see the offense on the field for the second time in this game. And we're going to go with another handoff to Tay Ray to the right-hand side. We've seen some success there, and we see a little bit more as he picks up a nice gain of 5 right there. So it's going to be 2nd and 5. Ball on the 27, man. Just over 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. This exciting first quarter, man. And here we go. We see Tay Ray get a toss to the left-hand side, but this time he's hit in the backfield. And that was a nice wrap-up tackle right there. The safety came crashing down. Had Tay Ray falling backwards on that one. So maybe he might need a little bit of a breather. But anyway, it's going to be 3rd and 8 now. Ball on the 24. You see Tay Ray still in this game. Lovelady is in that mode. His X Factor is active as he's dropping back the pass. He's rolling off to the right. He's looking for his receiver. He might be running out of time. He's just going to go for it, and he's going to scramble. He's going to break one tackle. He's still running. He gets the first down and gets out of bounds. That's what we want to see from our leader, Joe Lovelady, man. In last game, I told you he had a rushing touchdown, so maybe that sparked something in his game, man. Reached deep into his bag of tricks and pulled out a first down. So look, man, after that nice play, we're going to see Lovelady going shotgun again, drifting to his right-hand side. And he thought about taking off again, but he's going to go downfield to Ray, who makes the catch near the 30. And so that was a nice play right there by Lovelady. Kind of baited the DB in and then made the throw over the top to Tay Ray, who came down with a really nice catch. So some good hands right there. And the Sharks get all the way down to the 26, man. So here we go. We see Lovelady back to throw again. Surveying the field, looking over the top. He was looking for 7-11 right there, but the DB came up and got a hand on that football, made a nice play. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. Ball set on the 26, 43 seconds left to go in the first quarter. As we see Lovelady looking over the top again to Gray, who had the touchdown. But then the big hit from the safety jarred it loose. And maybe that was just a little bit of freshman nerves right there. He had the touchdown and dropped it, man. So anyway, it's going to be 3rd and 10, and Lovelady's looking over the middle again. And this is the second drop in a row, but this time this is from Jared Glover, man, our Heisman hopeful, the leader of our offense, man. Baby Megatron, that's rare from him. And we're just going to have to settle for a 43-yard field goal attempt on the foot of Fenton, who just missed an extra point attempt. So we are not feeling too good about this one, but it's got the distance, just not on target. So we're going to walk away out of that drive, man. It started really good with no points and give the ball back to the Sun Devils on the 26, man. So we see the Sun Devil offense take the field again, man, starting on the 26. Brian in the backfield. There we go. They're going to go play action as Pryor rolls off to the right. And then he finds his receiver after what looked like it could have been intercepted by Jenkins, who just missed that football by a hair. But that is turned into a nice gain for ASU, man. So they're going to get all the way down to the 44. And we're going to see Pryor drop back again. He's going to go and scramble to the right-hand side and pick up what looks to be the first down. Enough for the first down right there, and he does. Getting all the way down to the 45, man. And that clock is still rolling. Probably going to take us to the end of the first quarter. It does. And so the score right now is 14-13 going into the second quarter, man. It's been an absolute gunfight. And on 1st and 10, Pryor's going to drop back again, but he's going to be quickly met by Nehemiah Hood, who's going to come up with the sack. Lost a 3 right there. Hood got in super quick right there, almost untouched for the sack on the quarterback. And so here we go. It's something we really need to see to slow this offense down, man, as Pryor's going to scramble to the right-hand side down the sideline, and Jenkins just missed the tackle, and Pryor's going to walk into the end zone for a 48-yard touchdown run. And, man, we thought we had him bottled up. Jenkins came crashing down, should have had a big hit on the quarterback right there. Just absolutely whiffed. And Pryor walks into the end zone, giving the Sun Devils what's now a 21-13 lead. So here we go, man. We wanted to come into this game being, you know, the favorite in this game and just kind of make a statement and maybe even run them over a little bit. But right now, they're giving us one heck of a challenge. We are down in the second quarter of this game, man, 21-13. So here we go, man. The Sharks offense are going to have to respond and really respond in a big way. We need a touchdown on this drive. So here we go, man. We're going to see Tay Ray take the handoff up the middle, who stumbles up for a gain of 3 right there. So here we go, man. It's 4 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Ball on the 22. Love that he's going to drop back to pass, and he's drifting to his left. He's looking for Glover over the top. Glover's going to come down with the catch right around the 50. And here we go, man. Another big play through the air right there. Going to Baby Megatron. And he made the catch this time as he dropped that touchdown on the last drive, man. So we love to see it, man. Get him in a good rhythm, and we give ourselves a good chance to win this game. As we get a look at Lovelady's stats over the season, looking really good. So here we go, man. Lovelady's going to drop back to pass again. He's under all types of pressure. He's trying to evade the DN. He's going up top for Higgins. And yet again, there's another drop. Drop number 3, man. What could have been a really good gain. Safety made a nice play just to jar that ball loose from Higgins. Higgins, who's normally short-handed, man, dropped that one. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. And we're going to see Ray take the handoff up the middle, rumble for another short game right there. So that's going to be 3rd and 8 now. Ball on the 49. And the Sharks need to convert this one, as Arizona State has just found all the momentum on their side. We need this conversion. As Lovelady drops back to pass, he's looking for a receiver, trying to find someone open. He's looking over the middle. He's going to go to Goat, and Goat's going to come down with the catch and walk away with a touchdown. Lovelady just extending that play, looking for anybody that could be open. He found Goat for a 49-yard touchdown pass. An absolute laser. Put it right on the dot, and Goat just went top shelf over that safety and came away with 6, man. And we love to see a good play right there from Lovelady to Goat. Goat showing a lot of promise in this first year, man. So here we go. We are going to go for 2 to try and tie this game up, as Lovelady was looking for Glover on the run. Just couldn't find him right there. And so the score is now 21-19. Sharks down 2. 3 minutes and 14 seconds left to go in this second quarter, man. And this has been a pretty good game, as we see Bryant take the return, who already has taken one back to the house. But this time he's going to get bottled up right at the 22. And so here we go, man. This dangerous Sun Devil offense is going to take the field again. And hopefully the Sharks can respond a little bit better, as we see Pryor connect with Roberts on that left-hand side for a good gain of 6 right there. So here we go, man. This 2nd and 4, ball on the 28. As we see Pryor making adjustments on the line. About 2 minutes and 50 seconds left as Pryor drops back to pass. Looking on the left-hand side, and State's got another hand on it and was able to deflect that pass. Throwing the State's Island is always a dangerous thing, man. They keep testing us. We already got 1 interception as a result of that, and we would love to have another one. But anyway, it's going to be 3rd and 4, ball on the 28 still, as Pryor drops back to pass. He's looking left again, and States was there, but Roberts came away with the catch. Did he get his feet in bounds? He did, but he did not get enough for the first down. So it's going to be 4th and 1, and they're going to elect to punt this ball away to the dangerous Justin Credible, the freshman, who's going to look to take this return to the left-hand side, try and find a lane. He tries to put the brakes on, but it's going to be tackled down at the 30. So decent return right there from Credible. And the Sharks are going to start with the ball on the 31 and try and go up before the end of this first half, man. It's been a really good first half, and we're finally going to see Rush now in the backfield. And he's going to get the first carry of the day, going to the right-hand side, trying to cut to the outside. He's going to break one tackle, stiff arm a man, and then get drugged down after a nice gain of what looked to be about 15 right there. So the ball now on the 45 as we cross that 2-minute mark. And we're going to see Rush stay in this game. 1st and 10, going to the left-hand side, but this time he's going to be held to only a gain of 1 right there. So it's now 2nd and 9. Ball on the 46 as we see Lovelady in shotgun. Tay Ray to his right. Lovelady standing in the pocket. He's got time. He's going to find Gray on the right-hand side, who came down and made a nice reaching catch right there, trying to make up for that drop touchdown earlier. And what a throw from Lovelady, just finding space. Put it where only Gray could catch that football for a nice game right there in the first down, moving those chains. And so here we go. It's 1st and 10, ball on the 33, minute and 20 seconds left to go before halftime. The Sharks trying to go down and take the lead, as we see Tay Ray's going to take the handoff up the middle for a gain of about 3 right there. And so here we go, man. That clock is winding down, and Lovelady is in that mode again, as we see them lining up in shotgun. And Tay Ray's going to take the direct snap to the right-hand side. He's getting to the edge. He's going to get the first down and get out of bounds. Smart play right there from Ray, saving us a timeout. 54 seconds left on the clock. Ball on the 22, 1st and 10, man. And we see Lovelady's going to drop back. He's going to take the pass. This time he's looking over the middle, and he's going to find Goat yet again for touchdown number 2. And the Sharks take the lead on the road in Arizona, man. Another dime from Lovelady to Goat. And that connection right there is starting to show us a whole lot of promise, man. Touchdown number 2 for Goat. And the score is now 25-21. And the Sharks are going to go for 2. And this one just to try to extend that lead a little bit more, as Tay Ray takes the direct snap. And he's going to walk right into the end zone and convert that 2-point conversion. So the score is now 27-21. 50 seconds left to go before halftime, man, as Fenton lines up the kick. And he's going to kick to Roberts, who's going to start in his own end zone, but elect to take it out of the end zone and return. And he's trying to find some space on the left-hand side. But then he's finally brought down at the 22. So here we go, man. This will probably be the final drive of the first half. And we'll see what Arizona State can do with it. And can the Sharks defense hold up? And here we go, man. They're going to find a receiver on the right-hand side. And then Rodriguez-Diaz comes up with a nice tackle, limiting it to a gain of 3 right there. So ball on the 25. as we see them go single back formation. Bryant in the backfield. And Pryor's going to drop back to pass. He's looking left. He's looking for his tight end, who comes down with the catch and then gets out of bounds after a nice game right there. Steve Strong was in coverage right there. He had good coverage, just a better pass from Pryor. Just dropped that one right in the bucket.
Big dog.
So here we go, man. They liking that left-hand side as we see Pryor making some more adjustments at the line, and he's going to go with another pass, and he's going to get brought down in the backfield. And that is a big-time play right there by our D tackle, Washington, who was just able to get off that block and get to the quarterback, man, forcing Arizona State to take their first timeout with 32 seconds left to go. 2nd and 13, ball on the 32. Here we go, man. The Sharks defense has a chance to stand up and make a big play right here as Pryor's dropping back to pass again. He's looking over the middle, but that was great coverage right there by Hubbard, who was able to get a hand on that football. And here we go, man. That makes it 3rd and 13. Ball still on the 32. 29 seconds left to go as Pryor drops back to pass. He's drifting to the right-hand side. He's running out of time, and he's going State's way. And this time, States was able to do enough just to make sure that receiver couldn't come down with the catch. And so the Sharks are going to have an opportunity to get the football back before the end of this first half, as the Sun Devils are going to punt away to Credible. And Credible this time is just going to fair catch. So here we go, man. The Sharks are going to start on offense. 18 seconds left to go on the 27. Can we pull off an incredible drive and get some points at the end of this half? Let's see. Here we go as we got Lovelady dropping back to pass, and he throws right to the cornerback. Thankfully, he just swatted that thing to the ground and did not intercept that, because he would have went to the house. So anyway, man, we use one of our 9 lives right there. So here we go. Joe Lovelady's going to drop back to pass again. He's got a decent pocket. Looking over the middle. The Glover right there, double covered and took a big hit at the end of that play. So it's now 3rd and 10. 10 seconds left. The Sharks are up 6. Lovelady looking to try to make a big play as he's looking down the field to go, who has a big step on the defense and comes away with another big-time catch on the 15, and we take a timeout with 1 second left on the clock. So this first half right here, man, belongs to GOAT. As you can see, he was just way too fast for the cornerback right there. Had all types of space, absolutely burnt them, and then came away with a really nice catch, getting the Sharks all the way down to the 15, and then great range right here, a 32-yard field goal attempt by Fenton, who had a decent kick earlier. And so hopefully he can get this one up and through the uprights, and he does. And that right there is going to extend the Sharks lead going into halftime, 30-21. And this game in the first half has been absolutely crazy. But that is going to take us into the WX Sports Gear halftime report. We can take a look at some of the craziness that's happened in this first half, man. All right, man. This game has been pretty crazy, man. Pretty exciting. A high-scoring first half, 30-21, right? Arizona State came out swinging first, had a really good drive on offense, came out and scored, but then the Sharks fired right back with a big-time kickoff return by Justin Credible, man. And then we saw some really good stuff from our defense, man. We got a turnover, and then we were able to score right off of that. So we thought this was going to be the turning point for the Sharks, and we would just take off with this game. But that didn't happen, as we saw Bryant, man, for Arizona State come right back with a big-time kickoff return and paid the favor right back to us. And then after that, man, we kind of saw Arizona take all the momentum, man. And the Sharks defense really struggled. We missed some tackles. We left some receivers open. And it really seemed like Arizona State had a whole lot of control of this game. But then Joe Lovelady showed up and started doing what Joe Lovelady is supposed to do, slinging that football, throwing dots all across the field, man. 2 touchdowns to Billy Goat. And in that second half, absolutely dotting the Arizona State defense, their secondary up, man. And then we saw another big-time throw near the end of that first half to Goat, getting us in great field position for the field goal attempt, man. So now it's time to take a look at our WX Sports Gear player of the half, and to no surprise to anyone, it is going to be Billy Goat, man. 3 receptions for 129 yards and 2 touchdowns, and that really, really huge reception at the end of the first or second quarter, man, getting us in great field position to get that field goal. And this guy right here has just been making a mockery of whoever has been guarding him. I don't even know who it's been. It didn't right now. It doesn't matter, because he is doing whatever he wants and making a huge impact on this game. And like we've said before, man, this guy is a position transfer, man. He played quarterback at Colorado, man, before transferring to Seattle. And so we can see some of that just some of that intuition, some of that IQ coming into play, man. When Lovelady is in trouble or when he's trying to extend the play, he always seems to be able to find Billy Goat, man. Billy Goat is just turning out to be a really, really good player for us on that right side, man. Doing an excellent job, man, and coming away with the player of the half, and you love to see it, man. And remember, man, this halftime report was brought to you by WX Sports Gear, the official partner of the Seattle Blue Sharks. WX Sports Gear, world-class athletes deserve world-class sports gear. So now, man, it's time to get back to the field and start this second half in this exciting game where we're going to see Billy Goat, the player of the half, take this kickoff return and find a little bit of a seam to the right-hand side and get brought down just past the 30, man. So the Sharks are going to take the field at the 32 and try and extend this lead a little bit further. And so right off the bat, we're going to see a handoff to Tay Ray, who's going to bounce to the outside and try to find some space, but it's going to be brought down after a gain of 1. So here we go, man. 2nd and 9, ball on the 33. As we got 2 tight ends to the right-hand side as Tay Ray takes the handoff again, but this time he's going to lose yards. Losing 2 yards on that play, making it 3rd and 11. So now we got to imagine we're going to be depending on Lovelady for a 3rd down conversion right here as he takes the snap. Looking left for Glover, who drops the pass, but he wouldn't have had enough to convert the 3rd down anyway. So we're going to go ahead and punt this ball away after a really, really short drive to open up the second half, man. So it's definitely not what we wanted, but hey, we live to play another down as we punt this thing away. It's a decent punt, getting all the way down to the 25. And here we go, man. We would like to see a little bit better performance from our defense, man. We have one of the top-rated defenses in the nation, and right now they are not looking like it. Getting 21 points put up on them in the first half by an unranked team, that's something we got to button up as we see Nehemiah Hood taking some of that responsibility on his own shoulders, getting sack number 2 in this game. And that is what we want to see, man. Picking up the intensity and letting this Arizona State offense know this ain't sweet over here. So good stuff right there by Hood as it's now 2nd and 12. And we see Pryor under pressure again, making a pass over the middle, but Jenkins was right there to get a hand on it and bat that thing down. So it's now still 3rd and 12, ball on the 23. Arizona State trying to convert this 3rd down right here as Pryor's going to drop back the pass. And he's going to find his tight end over the middle, but then gets brought down just as soon as he made that catch. And so we return the favor, serving up a 3 and out to Arizona State, just as they did to us, as they're going to go ahead and punt the ball away. And we are going to get this ball at the 31. And so here we go, man. We like to see the Sharks move the football a little bit more effectively. Here we go, man. We're going to go with a reverse that did the exact opposite of that. And we lose 7 yards on that play. So we're going to start now 2nd and 17, man, as Tay Ray's going to take the handoff and try to salvage some of them yards back as he gets about 6 right there. So now we're in another 3rd down situation, man. We've been 3 for 5 so far in this game. And this game's starting to get a little bit stale, so we definitely want to pick it up, man, as we see Lovelady going down the right-hand side to his hot receiver, Goat, who didn't make the catch, but he is going to garner a flag, and it's going to be defensive pass interference, so we get bailed out right there. And you can see Arizona State's head coach is not happy about that at all, but who cares? Anyway, it's going to be 1st and 10 on the 45 now after that big-time penalty. And the number 12 Sharks up by 9 points against Arizona State on the road, man, trying to do a better job in the second half and maybe get some separation in the score, man. We don't want to keep this game too close. We don't want to give them too much hope. As we see Tay Ray took a short gain right there. Now we see Lovelady scrambling off to his right-hand side, trying to buy some time, looking over the top to Glover. Glover's going to come down with the catch, break a tackle, and then high step his way into the end zone for a touchdown. 51-yard touchdown reception right there. And that's what we want to see from the big-time receiver, Baby Megatron. He had a couple weird drops earlier in this game, but he comes away with a nice catch and then finishes the play. He just shows his superior athleticism and strength, man, letting you know exactly why they call him Baby Megatron, man. And this is what we love to see. Jared Glover going into the end zone for 6, man. If you want to win, let 10 spin. You want to win, put 10 in, man. Listen, we love to see it. Another touchdown added to the stats of Jared Glover, man. You already know we're trying to get him that Heisman, and that will definitely help as the extra point goes up and goes in. So it's now a 37-21 game after that big-time Sharks touchdown. So here we go, man. Fenton lines up this kick. He's going to kick it to the dangerous Brian, who already has one return in this game, and he's looking for a lane. He's got some space, and he cuts back across the field, and is finally brought down, man, at the 28. So here we go, man. The Sharks have all the momentum in this game right now, and the defense has a chance to kind of shut the door on this game, man. If we can get a good stop right here and get the football back into the hands of our hot offense, that would be amazing. As we see Pryor barely get that throw off to his tight end. He was under all types of pressure, but White comes away with the catch and then gets the first down on top of that. So a good throw and catch right there by ASU. So here we go, man. They're going to start with the ball on the 40, 1st and 10, about a minute and 55 seconds left to go in this third quarter. And here we go, man. Pryor's going to drop back to pass again. He was under pressure, looking for a lane that's going to spin out of the arms of Carter, but then take a big hit. But he got a nice little gain of about 6 right there. It's Big Jimbo Valentine putting the hit on the quarterback, letting them know you can run a little bit, but you're going to pay the price. And so here we go, man. They get all the way down to the 44 and keep that clock moving. As we see Pryor's going to drop back to pass again. He's under pressure yet again. Finds his tight end, but Steve Strong is right there to make sure he doesn't go anywhere else. And it's going to be 3rd and 4 now. ASU is 0 for 3 in third down conversions in this game, man, and we want to make it 0 for 4. And we can see if we can do that now. As Pryor's looking to the left, he's going to find his receiver, Todd, and Todd's going to come away with the catch, get the first down, and then get brought down right at the 42. So they convert their first third down of this game at a time when they absolutely needed it. We would have loved to see the Sharks get a stop right there, but anyway, we play on. And they're going to go with a play action as Pryor drifts to the left, and then he throws an interception to States, who read that one perfectly. He breaks one tackle and then gets brought down. And all game, man, we kept saying, you keep testing that left-hand side of the line, you're going to pay the price. States is not one to be played with. As he read that perfectly, man, just absolutely jumped the route. Dang near ran the route for him and almost took that thing all the way back to the house, man. He had a nice little lane, broke one tackle. But there we go, man. A big-time cornerback, big-time freshman, LB States coming to play again. Been all over that left-hand side. So here we go, man. The Sharks get the football right back as we get a handoff to Tate Ray, who's going to find some room on the left-hand side and get down near that first down marker. A good gain of 9 right there, keeping that clock running. About 15 seconds left to go in the third quarter. 2nd and 1, ball on the 36. As we go with a play action, his Lovelady is under pressure. He's in trouble. He's going to look for Glover, who had a one-on-one matchup, but Lovelady just couldn't find enough time to make that throw right there. So it's going to be 3rd and 1. 4 seconds left to go in the third quarter. We see Rush get the handoff. Got a good block from Glover up top. Rush makes a man miss. Rush might have some space. He gets all the way down to the 12. And the Sharks right now are rolling. And that was a fantastic run by Rush right there. Showing some skill right there. Making a couple people miss before getting down all the way to the 12, man. And that right there is going to take us into the fourth quarter where the Sharks are up 37-21, trying to close this game out on the road, man, in Arizona in this heat. As we see Rush going to get another handoff up the middle for a nice gain of about 5 right there. And here we go, man. The Sharks knocking on the door, feeling really good, feeling confident. Got the turnover from the defense, and now we're knocking right on the door of the end zone, trying to put more points on this board as Rush is going to run a man over, get the first down, and get all the way down to the 1. Here we go. We're going to go no huddle and try and just punch this thing in on these boys and really put an exclamation mark on this game as Rush is going to get another handoff. He's going to be fighting for more yards, but he just gets stood up as he almost had the touchdown, but just couldn't quite get it. And so he's a little bit gassed after that one. We're going to see Tay Ray come into this game and get the easy touchdown. He's going to walk right in untouched and cap that nice drive off, man, with 6 points. And you love to see it, man. You got to think that right there might have just broke the spirit of the Sun Devils, man. It's 43-21, now 44-21 with a good extra point by Fenton. And the Sharks, man, are rolling right now. And this is what we really wanted to see kind of to start this game off. It was a little closer than what we wanted it to be in that first half, man. But right now, the Sharks have all the momentum. We are definitely rolling. Defense looking good. Offense looking good. And so here we go, man. In this fourth quarter, just trying to close this game out and maybe even add a little bit more on top of that. Maybe just give us a little boost in the rankings. You know, we got a good chance to go for a natty. Why not? Why not? Right? But anyway, man, we're going to see the Sun Devils start on the 25 right here as they go with a toss to Brian on the left-hand side, who's going to be met by Edwards, who put a nice hit on him right there. So a gain of 5 by Bryant, but they're still running the ball, and they don't have a whole lot of time. Down big in this fourth quarter. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go, man. 2nd and 5, ball on the 30. And they're going to go with another handoff to Bryant, who's going to shuffle his way to the right-hand side, get a first down, and then get tackled down by Edwards once again. And now we see them go hurry up. And this is, at this point, this is where we're going to see the game is going to game you, man. They're going to call offsides on the Sharks, man, after they went hurry up. It's bogus if you ask me. But anyway, man, we're going to see it. It'd be 1st and 5 now. Ball on the 47, man. And we see Pryor drop back the pass. He's going to try to scramble off to the right-hand side. He's going to be met by Rodriguez. Diaz comes away with a nice tackle right there. Brings him down just before that first down marker right there. So it's 2nd and 2 now. That clock is still ticking. As we see Pryor going down the field, looking for Roberts on the left-hand side. But you can see he was absolutely put in jail by States over there. And they should have learned their lesson by now. But anyway, they haven't. And we're going to see Troop come away with a big-time sack on the quarterback right there. And it always seems like we don't hear too much from Troop until we need to. And right there, he comes away with a big-time sack, forcing ASU to take a timeout, as well as putting them in the 4th and 9 situation, man. So this is do or die right now for the Sun Devils. And they're going to go with a pass. Pryor's dropping back to his right-hand side. He's looking over to the right to Robertson. Roberts is going to dive and stretch to barely get that first down. Diaz might have been able to get that tackle on him, but he just couldn't. So anyway, they're going to go hurry up and drop back the pass again. They're looking over the top to Walker, and this time Pryor is going to make the connection to his receiver. Diaz right there in good coverage. You can just see that God-given ability of having height just was not on his side in that one, man. We know he's a shorter guy, but plays with a lot of heart. That time just couldn't get to the football. So anyway, man, we're going to see Pryor go over the middle as we see Nico Dean make a nice play on the football, getting that thing to the ground. And so here we go, man. Pryor's going to look to the right-hand side and find Walker once again, getting all the way down to the 4-yard line. And so ASU still showing some life in this game, man. Trying to go down and score again. Keep it competitive as we see Pryor's going to scramble to his right-hand side and walk in untouched for a 4-yard touchdown, man. It's making the score 44-27. And you can see, man, their coach is urging them to go for 2. So we can definitely expect that right there, as Pryor just took it in for a quick touchdown right there. So here we go, as they line up for this 2-point conversion. Single back formation. They're going to go with an option to the right-hand side, and Jenkins is there. Jenkins almost was able to get the tackle and make that play, but Brian is going to go in and convert the 2-point conversion. So it's now 44-29 as we see them line up for the onside kick. Here we go, man. It's going to be quickly recovered by Rush, who's going to get spun down at the 50. And here we go, man. 1 minute and 32 seconds left to go in the 4th quarter. 44-29 is the score, man. Sharks are going to start with this football on the 49. Lovelady in shotgun. And we love the call from Coach Hughes right here, staying aggressive. Got a chance to put up a 50-piece, so why not? As we see Lovelady under trouble and makes a spinning throw to 7-11 Jackson over the middle. Dangerous throw right there, but it works. So, hey. Anyway, man, we're going to see Lovelady go back in shotgun again, looking for Glover over the middle, who had 4 Sun Devils around him. Dangerous throw right there. But at this point, we're just trying anything. So here we go, man. It's 3rd and 2. Ball on the 41, man. 1 minute and 18 left. As we see Lovelady go over the middle to Glover on a quick slant right there. And we convert the first down, and we see ASU take another timeout. And Glover and Gray right there starting to celebrate because they can sense that this one is all but over, man. And so here we go. Lovelady's going to take the snap, and he is in the zone once again. He's going to break one tackle and get up to that first down marker and run out of bounds, man. As you can see, we really want to put some more points on this Sun Devils team, man, and try to make this lead a little bit larger. Hey, listen, if you can stop us, then you got to do it, because otherwise we're going to keep doing what we are supposed to do, and that's put points on the board. As we see Lovelady scrambling to his right, and he broke the tackle, but he couldn't get the throw on target. So that's going to be another 3rd down, man. Sharks looking at 3rd and 1. 1 minute and 1 second left to go in this 4th quarter. We're going to see a direct snap to Tay Ray, who's going to find a whole lot of space. Broke one tackle and then gets brought down at the 7. And so here we go, man. The Sun Devils take their final timeout as we see another direct snap to Tay Ray, who's going on the right-hand side. He's going to dive and stretch out and get their last touchdown, probably of this game, man. 52 seconds left to go. Putting the cherry on top, man. Tay Ray with touchdown number 2 in this game. Love to see that diving play right there. And here we go, man. Fitton lines up the extra point. The kick is up, kick is good. It's now 51-29. And that right there should about do it, man. So here we go. Finn's going to line this kickoff. And he's going to kick it off to Roberts, who's waiting in the end zone, and he's going to bring it out of the end zone and finally get brought down at about the 23 right there. So here we go, man. ASU at this point is just simply playing for pride as they're starting off on the 23. Pryor making some adjustments, trying to get his guys together. Dropping back the pass, looking to the right-hand side. Roberts is going to make the catch and then get stuck at the 36 by Jenkins right there. So here we go, man. They're going to go with hurry up. 43 seconds left to go. That clock's still running. They're going to go quick option to the right-hand side. Pryor's going to find some space up the right-hand side, gets past the 40, and then get chopped down. So Pryor has actually had a good performance in this game, man. We got to give him props, but right now it just doesn't look like that's going to be enough, especially running with the football late in this game. 30 seconds left to go. And we are going to still see them go in hurry up, man, as we see Pryor go with a reverse option to the left-hand side, find some space, and then gets brought down by Hubbard. So like we were saying, man, Pryor is having a good game, but just a little bit too little too late, man. So here we go. They're going to go hurry up once again. 25 seconds left to go. Pryor's going to go with option to the left-hand side again as Bryant's going to cut back, stay in bounds, and then gets all the way to the end zone. Found a way to get to the end zone, man. 22-yard touchdown run right there. Trying to stay alive in this game, maybe try to make some magic happen, which I highly doubt. But anyway, a good play right there by Bryant to still put Arizona in somewhat of a decent situation. Not really, but anyway, man, they're going to go for 2 points right here. Score is 51-35, man. And so here we go. They're lined up for this 2-point conversion. They're going to motion the fullback off to the right-hand side. Bryant in the backfield as Pryor's going to drop back the pass. Pryor's looking for some space. He's going to find Bryant on the right-hand side and convert this 2-point conversion. So the Sun Devils are still fighting. They're still staying feisty. Instead of running this clock out, they decided to try and go down and score. And I'll be honest, I take that as offense. So listen, the Sharks are going to get the ball back on the 42, man. And in this last possession, we are going to stay aggressive. And so we're going to see Lovelady come out and shotgun. We're going to kind of fast forward to 3rd and 10, but we're going to see Lovelady drop back the pass. He's going to go deep to Glover down the field. And Glover's going to come down with touchdown number 2 to put the cherry on top. And I told you, man, if you guys want to keep running up the score, we will do the same. So here we go, man. Lovelady dropping an absolute dime to Baby Megatron. 2nd touchdown of the game, and that is going to end it with a bang. ASU, love it or hate it, I really don't care. You got to stop us, and you couldn't do it. And then you wanted to get a little chippy at the end so we can go right back. But anyway, man, that is going to be the game right there. Sharks walk away with a dub. Probably a little bit of controversy at the end of that one. But a score of 57-37. Hey, man, Sharks walk away with a dub. As you can see, Lovelady showing some respect to some of the good players on ASU side. And you love to see it, man. Sharks are now 7-0. We are still undefeated, man. And that is going to take us into the WX Sports Gear Player of the Game. Well, we got to give it up to Jared Glover, man. He had a phenomenal game. And honestly, this is really what we wanted to see, man. Performances like these are what we are hoping to get him back into that Heisman watch, man. 5 receptions, 137 yards, 3 touchdowns, an all-around dominant performance, man. This is a guy, and he also had a couple drops, man. I think he dropped a touchdown, so he gave him a touchdown. He gave him one away. But anyway, man, this is an all-around dominant performance from Baby Megatron, Jared Glover, man. Like we always say, if you want to win, let 10 spin, man. And this is a very deserving Player of the Game award. And I kind of feel like every week we could give Jared Glover the award. But listen, this one, he definitely had to have it, man. Big-time play after big-time play. But now let's take a look at the game stats for the game, man. Final score ended up being 57-37. You can see first downs was actually pretty close, 17-16. Total yards, not too far off right there. But then we get to the turnovers. So we have 4 sacks on the quarterback, 2 turnovers. And that probably was really the difference in the game, especially in that second half. So anyway, man, the Sharks are now 7-0. Still undefeated through over half of the season, man. This is exactly what we're talking about, man. Season 2 looking really good. And if we get a look at our next opponent, man, UCLA, we're going to be on the road again. UCLA is always a tough team. You know they always come to play. You know they got the recruits. They got the players, man. So we're definitely going to have to be on our A game next week. And it's a game you don't want to miss. And also, man, we're going to have our All-American Under Armour All-American next game, where we're gonna be able to showcase some of our recruits, man, and get a look at them on the field. So that should be a pretty fun game. And look, man, if you want to be a part of that game, if you want to be a recruit for the Seattle Blue Sharks, man, just sub to the channel right now and comment on this video your player name and build, and we'll get you in there, man. We're gonna have some fun. But hey, that is gonna do it for this week's episode, man. And if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and drop a like. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel today, man. And remember, a little bit every day goes a long way. So once you take that first step, don't look back. I'm IC3, 3000 to be exact. Hope I see you guys in the next one. If I don't, we're gonna go ahead and run this one back.